just from Hay. Well, that was really good. Well done. Vibes comes in with 4 kills. A KR with 4 kills. Queens with 4 as well. THC with 4. A lot of 4s. Blaze comes in with 0. FBO with 0. 5 kills for MO as well. I think this is F Kindi with 5 kills. Rat Pack Gaming with 0. Up North with 0 kills. Frost comes in with 1 kill from Octa. We got, I believe this is Team Anxiety. No, this is not Team Anxiety. This is Team Alpha with 0, and CC comes in with 1 kill there. I think these are all screenshotted. I think so. So I'm just gonna let yeah. Well, I have it on stream too, so that should work out. But yeah, I'm not getting any of the YouTube chat. I'm not sure why. I'm assuming you guys are writing, because it really makes no sense that I don't have any, unless you guys are really just being shy. But you guys can write on YouTube. But yeah, I just don't see it. So I might just try it again. Maybe I'm in the wrong account or something. I don't know. But I'll try to get back to it. Anyway, the new room will start soon enough, so be ready for that. Let's see. I'm just restarting the YouTube chat side. See if anything works to get it back in. But no, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe you guys aren't writing anything. Which I guess you could if you didn't want to. I might be not pressing a button though too. Manage moderators? No. I don't know. Maybe there's something that is preventing people from writing in YouTube as well, which I don't know. But if you guys are writing on YouTube, sorry, I really am not given the ability to see it. I don't know why. On Twitch though, you guys are good. Zangan, thank you for joining in. Yeah, that list there is wrong. I gotta redo it. Yeah, that's from COD Mobile. But yeah, let's see if can I do it now? No, I'm not gonna do it now. So that team list is inaccurate, but just keep that in mind. You guys probably already can tell. I don't know if think PUBG copied Free Fire. I don't know why people think PUBG copied Free Fire. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. That doesn't really make sense in my eyes too. But I get it. If you're just part of the mobile community, you might think that, because obviously I'm assuming that Free Fire came first before PUBG. It's pointless to explain to people who like Free Fire over PUBG, like talking to a brick wall. I know, right? Says Zangan. Yeah. I mean, unless they just really don't know. They might not know that, you know, PUBG had a console side that came first out of pretty much everything. Cookies are good. Yes, they are. Thank you for the follow, by the way. If you guys do enjoy, make sure to leave a follow, subscribe. It means a lot to me. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on YouTube if you do enjoy it too. I really wish I got to see your chats, but it's not saying. Maybe if I type something myself. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Well, I'm just going to say hi, everyone. Because I feel like, yeah, so I can write my stuff. Maybe I can't. Maybe I have a notification or a switch turned that's preventing people from writing. I'll have to figure that out. Because I know they have a thing now where if you aren't considered child-friendly, or if you are considered child-friendly, then they won't have a chat box because they don't want it to be toxic in any way. But if you aren't considered child-friendly, they'll leave the chat box up and you can talk whenever. I always make sure that it's not child-friendly, even though this is pretty much a child-friendly show, which, you know, is a whole different issue. I think they shouldn't have it where you can't talk, but I kind of understand it too. So gotta go both ways there, I guess. Where do I live? I live in New York. I'm a New York boy through and through. Let me play some music. Alright, I'm not sure if Celeste sent me the invite yet. Let me take a look at Discord as well. See if it's been posted. It probably has, so make sure to head into the room as soon as you possibly can. Yep, the room's gonna start at 8:45, right, guys? So we do have a few minutes. For me, it's roughly 5, 6, 7 minutes. And I'm gonna get into the room myself as well. Let's do that. So you guys, let me see if I can just use this to get in. Nope, I need a password. So, since I do need a password, you guys get to see this. So these are the teams. Let me know if you guys are rooting for any particular team. Love to hear which one you think. Yeah. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, go in the password. And there we go. I should be in. Alright, I am in the game, so I can show you guys exactly what I see now. This is what I see. Should we go through some other teams? What do you guys think? I think we should. I think it'd be cool to see what kind of people we have in our game. We have FBO right there in front of us, so maybe we'll take a look at you guys. Insane, as they are the first full squad in our matchup here. Yeah, FBO Insane. Stats, let's take a look. Manage your channel directly through your phone. Maybe I can get it that way. No notifications through Twitch. I'm not sure though. Thank you for joining the stream, BBY Wally. I think that's how it's said. 63 wins, 135 matches played. Caden, thank you for joining in as well. I am the E-Void. Thank you for joining as well. 46%. Can I play? Says Caden. No. You have to register in order to compete. You can compete in the future for sure by registering and signing up your squad, but this is not like an open custom where you can just hop in. It is a definitely register first type of thing, and I have a stream delay too, so that message might get to you a little late, but I mean, that's a stream delay. That's what it kind of does on purpose. 46% win ratio, 81% top 10, 13 most kills, 2,200 for highest damage, and 813 for average damage. 4.51 KD. That's pretty good. I mean, that is something I think everybody would love to have, actually. 46% win ratio, meaning pretty much win half of your games. That is definitely impressive. 813 average damage. That is something amazing as well. Above the 500 by far, which I think is pretty good. So all around, can't argue with these stats. Insane has done a really good job, especially in classics there. This is a pre-registered event. Yes, Celeste, thank you for answering that person's question there earlier. 31 wins, 216 matches played, 14% win ratio, 60% top 10, 17 most kills, 2,586. Wow, great. For the highest damage, 612 for average damage, 3.39 KD. Not as great as his teammates, Insane, but this is pretty insane in itself. Over 500 average damage. You have a huge highest damage for 2,500. I think just time probably will get this better, especially if you're playing with those same teammates for FBO there, who seem to do very well in their own right. I think the more you guys mix, the probably better everyone's stats will be. We'll take a look at Flash here. 53 wins, 108 matches played, so I can already tell the win ratio is going to be pretty good with 49%, 86% on the top 10. 810 average damage, 14 most kills, 1,800 highest damage, 5.31 KD. Yeah, same as Insane. Pretty much on the dot with Insanes here. Definitely like a 50-50 win or lose ratio. And then you have obviously the average damage of 810. Very impressive. Can't argue with those numbers. And then Riser's the last one on their squad. Not a lot in the samples department, but we'll take a look. 16 wins with 71 matches played, leading to a 22% win ratio. 9 most kills, 1,200 average damage, 430 average. 1,200 highest damage, average damage, 430, and then you guys can't see that because my head's in the way, but KD of 2.85. I think there's a lot of work here, especially if you get that sample size up, we'll have a better idea. Maybe we just don't understand it because the sample's so small. You know, each match then has a big influence. But 22% win ratio, that's pretty solid. I think just work on that average damage side, get it at least above 500, and that'll be even better. You'll definitely have an increase in amount of wins based on that, in my opinion anyway, I guess. We'll take a look at 807, shall we? Let's take a look. 807 Wolfie on the list first. 65 wins, 293 matches played, 22% win ratio, 66% top 10, 12 most kills, 1,933 highest damage, 519 average damage with a 2.86 KD. I really like the average damage being above 500, and you reach that mark. Anything between 20 and 25% in the win ratio I think is really good, and she's at 22. So certainly good there. So all around, I like the numbers. I think as long as you get that average damage even higher, that should help both the KD and the win ratio in general. And if that works out, you know, that just kind of feeds each other then too. So we'll take a look at teammate Liddy. We got 98 wins with a lot of matches played, 411. So definitely someone with a lot of experience. 23% win ratio, 65% top 10, 22 most kills, 3,478 highest damage with an 812 average. So a great damage side, that combat side on the left. I keep moving my head, but you can see it there. That's pretty impressive with a 5 KD. So I think the combat side is certainly the most impressive part with this. 812 damage is something you really want to get things passed by. And again, the win ratio is probably going to go up based on that. The win ratio is already pretty good though too. Vert is our next spot. 49 wins, 186 matches played, leading to a 26% win ratio, 61% top 10, 709 average damage with the 18 most kills in 2,796 average damage, a 5.29 KD. I like it a lot. This is definitely a more middle ground to what we've seen anybody else so far. Definitely a middle ground where the combat and survival kind of balancing each other out. Above the 25% win ratio, above the 500 damage, but nothing's too crazy on one side of the spectrum or the other, which leads to a really great KD of 5.29. And we're going to take a look then to Blood. Blood has a 39 wins with 125 matches played, 31% win ratio, 76% top 10. 10 most kills, 1,400 highest damage, 543 average with a 3.36 KD. So probably the best win ratio out of her group. So it looks really good there. 543, so above the 500 mark on the average damage. So that's pretty good. And overall, you just can't argue with that win ratio. As I said before, you know, this is a survival game. Ooh, I hope I didn't. Yeah, I'm good. It's just loading into the game now. I'm like, I hope I didn't X out of the whole thing. No, I think I'm just we're just getting this started. So here we go. I need the screen. As you can see already, it is Erangel. So that is the case. Yeah. Let me try. The stream looks pretty good, right? Everything's good from the stream perspective. You guys like what you see? No issues, I hope. Oh, it says chat is disabled for this live stream. So I guess maybe I disabled it. Not on purpose though, but maybe it happened. I don't even see YouTube up anymore. Live anyway as well. So I don't know. Things have gone a little weirdly on the YouTube side. Twitch seems to be running fine as far as I can tell. And Omelette seems to be running fine as well. Oh, I see some YouTube chat. Maybe it's good now. Voltage says hello. Angel Garza says hi. Thea says sup. And Might out. It looks like you're going root for Might out for Sabrina. So I guess we got it running again. We'll go with that. All right. So what do we have now? Erangel is pretty much the most competitive map out of all of them. Everyone knows it. It's the OG of all of them. I'm expecting a lot of people jumping to obviously the west side, since that's where the plane line is. Major thank you for joining in on the stream. We got military base you can possibly head over to. It's a bit far, but I think you'll make it. Pachinki, another great place for hot drops. You got Primorsk, which not often is it in view for a plane line, so maybe we won't see teams there. And the reasoning is because people might not be used to it as much as the other places. So as you see here, it looks like Primorsk has not been taken, and it looks like military base is going to be free for Fikindi to take as well, which is going to be great for them, by the way, because that has a lot of loot. Among the four of them, it's going to be pretty good. We got Pachinki. That's probably going to have at least 2 teams. That's just my prognostic based on watching a lot of scrims. We do have two teams here. Rotating to the left, there's no major town here. So, and all in all, they're going to have to land at probably the coastline on the left, or it looks like what Insane's possibly doing is going to those 3 buildings near the middle of our screen there. But let's see. We want to go to places where it has a lot of people, and that may be here at school. So we'll take a look at school, I think, first. We got NTB. And Team 2 has dropped early to get to those buildings. There's IM, or Mamba there, so they're going down there. Team Rosshawk, or Team Rosshawk. Rosshawk has 2 teams, which is Goon Squad. Which Goon Squad won the first match, got the most kills. If they get taken down early by this team that's dropping in as we speak, that would be pretty good for everybody. But they did land a little late, and they're already getting shot at, as far as I heard, I think. I think there's already a team in this building, too, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I am mistaken. They're not in here. So Legend is clear to grab this loot. He has a Car 98 with no scope. Just iron sight. Can't go wrong with that. You don't typically want the Car 98 in the middle of the beginning of the game. You do want it near the middle or end because it's nice to have with a good scope. But all in all, I think he'd rather have it automatic of some sort. Crunch is going down because he doesn't. He wanted to get down to the building because he has nothing. Look at this. He is bare bones, nothing. No gun. Does not help his situation. It looks like Legend noticed. It was like, nope, not for me. I'm not going down there. And was good to do that because Crunch needs to get revived if possible, and Legend would be the only one to do it at this very moment. Shots with a handgun too. Wow. This is looking really bad here for THC. So far getting surrounded by all the Goon Squad members. He's trying to loot this little small house, hoping to find a gun. Gets hit hard with the Uzi of all guns, which is a great short-range weapon. Goon Squad seems to be blessed by the PUBG gods to grab the great loot. Shots from the top as well. Good thing that Danky is here to help out. Although he shot first, there's nobody in view, and Danky's gonna get hit. THC Danky gotta get behind some cover. Luckily, he gets behind the tree in time. Wow. Oh, Butters is knocked. That's a first. I didn't notice that. I must have been from Danky. And Cassidy's already making a beeline to probably revive his teammate. And maybe finish up Danky as well, or try to get Danky. See, he goes for the revive. If he peeks over to the right, he'll see. Yep, he sees Danky now. He's going to wait. He's probably... Oh, Crunch probably is telling him, hey, there's enemies still here in this corner. And gets the knock as well. So Cassidy saving Butters as well. Shotgun shots to play here. And he gets both of them out of the game. Legend, though, gets away for the time being. He's making a run for it. There's no reason to stay. His teammates are dead. No way to bring him back to life. And off he goes. Probably going to swim down the river or something. We got people at school. NTB at the particular school. And then you have or team, I believe that's Anxiety, with Team 2 there. Going for school apartments. Also these 2 areas as well. Teams at South George and North George, but South George seems to be closer, so we'll start there. Queens did a really great job last match. We'll see if they can do it again. Johnny's in front. That squad wipe was amazing. I just can't forget. That was a beautifully executed squad wipe. Everything was perfect. If you want to emulate a squad wipe, that is pretty textbook from Miramar that we saw just 1 match ago. Cannot stress enough. Go take a look at the recording. It was pretty amazing. And it's not like they did anything fancy. They just kind of played their game the way they wanted it to be and made things very easy for themselves. But here, can they do it again? They have more players. They got all 4 of their players here. It looks like, though, they're kind of separated. Grenade almost done them in. If it was just not cooked so long. But certainly the damage was done there. Exotic. Badly hurt, trying to heal himself as we see. Rucho's heading over to the left. If he continues to head over a little bit more, he would be able to see some Queen players in that corner there. But it looks like they went inside the house right now, so Rudra, we'll see if he can spot them. I think Queens are trying to back up to their teammates more and more. Try to have some backup in the process. But the push is getting real. Still, this is the closest battle, so we're sticking around here. Technically, school apartments might be next, but this seems to be still pretty prevalent. Team 24, actually. We'll go to North George just to get a glimpse. North George is hard to see battles because there's a lot of big buildings. And even if they're really close, like one building away, there's a lot of protection on both sides. You see here, MO Vex here, BTE. There, Dizzy. Can he get that hit on Dizzy? Looks like Dizzy was able to hide it out more. Probably went prone. Let's take a look. Yeah, went prone to kind of see around the window. Grenade would be perfect, too. NTB Dark made it to the red house. Shots fired from the other school apartments. Simple badly hurt. Gonna heal up. Has booster. Apparently does not have meds. Oh, he does. He has 5 bandages that he probably should use. I don't know why you boost up first, but hey, that's all you can do, I guess. Rafalin, thank you for joining the stream. Grenade. Wow. Johnny got the knock on Queen Exotic, but that wasn't here. Where was that? That was over here. That might lead to a big push. Looks like that is the case. Koya getting hit multiple angles. Shots fired, and that is a knock and a thirst. Here's the rest of the Queens here. Weren't able to protect their teammates. They were just too far on this other side. Shots, individual shots with the M16 from Steph, trying to salvage a knock in some way. They weren't able to do so though. Steph and Pretty Benji, again, trying to do a 2-person squad early. It was between 2 different players. I think Benji was one of them, and Otter Exotic was the other, and Miramar, but this time it's going to be Steph taking the place of Otter. And they're backing away, I think, to grab some safety. NTB Dark still next to AN. Team Anxiety. TP, uh-oh, Vinny's got a little air, making it hard for him to drive. He's starting to get shot up pretty bad. Luckily, oh, tires out, but that should be okay. Oh no, it's a back tire, which leads for this car to go real slow, as you can see. And he's gonna try to just hide it out now. Possibly get picked up by Honcho Daddy, but he's also getting shot at. Let's see if he gets the pickup here. Gotta move more to the right. Yep, there he is. Is he gonna cut over? Yep, he will try it. He's sliding out for some really bad reason. Hopefully he doesn't hit a tree in the process. Alright, and yep. I think he had that glitch where you start going sliding everywhere. Doesn't help your cause. Trying to head in, but I couldn't head in quick enough. It looks like Team 2 took down NTB. Damn, I wish I was here quicker. It's paying attention too much to the buggy. But AN got the kills. I thought they were really paying attention to the buggies, so they weren't going to push that quickly, but they did. Sebas gets knocked. Kind of out there too much. Not getting thirsted, though. There's MO. Whiskey, let's see if you can find him. He's shooting at something. He thought it was a person, but it is not. Ivan, thank you for joining in. Sebas is probably going to get revived. He should be able to... Ooh, someone just got... yeah, Dizzy got tagged. Luckily, has a bar of health, so won't require a revival. They have a car back here they can use if they'd like to get out of here. But they have a good position to look at Team 16. They've just been taking a lot of the damage, though. Not able to put any on MO. MO is being very, very cautious. They are not making big moves. It looks like they're letting the long-range battle go as long as possible. Even though they got a knock, they didn't push. They got another hit, they didn't push. They're probably waiting for a better opportunity. And myself in-game, and you can jump in with us soon. Says Celeste. That's for Team CC, I'm guessing. Diablo, thank you for joining the stream. So they're looking. They have another car too. They got 2 vehicles, 2 UAZs, if they like. I haven't, but I don't think I'll ever play with him. Lol. For me, you can play with me if I'm available and I have the space. It's no problem. I always invite everybody I see whenever I play. But sure, says Dre. All right. Alright, so let's take a look at Team 20. I'm surprised. I guess they were looting at Severny, right? Or Zarkia, I mean. As, oh. Yeah, there you go. As they are really far away from the new zone. I think we have some separation now. Team 10 might find an enemy close by if they really reach it. Legend is not good in the health department, but seems to be trying to beat out this blue zone. It's close, and I think he'll be fine. The blue zone's not hurting too much, and there he goes. Made it pass. Curtis says, what about RPG Clan? Your YouTube video keeps going offline after 10 minutes. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. So that's what's happening. Let's take a look at things. Yeah, it's not telling me that on my OBS, which allows me to broadcast, but that's probably what's happening. Wolfie is pulling a guy, lol, says Celeste. Take a look at Team 12. Gonna let this stream play out. See how well it can work. So there's Pretty Benji and the rest of Queens passing by Team Alpha. Looks like some shots, maybe some damage placed on Staff especially. But bandages could just heal that and mend those wounds. Team 11 has vehicles as well, so they're heading south. Wish I could see. There we go. Kind of. Rendering in. And it looks like Goon Squad might be opting to go for the little houses by the coast. Yeah, it looks like that is the case. They're heading straight to it. And up the hill too. So maybe they just want to take this hill as well. Not sure. Nobody's on their right, nobody's on their left. You don't have to worry about that. Take a look at Queens again. They're driving by Team 2. This is the same route that we just saw the Goon Squad take, and it looks like they're going a little bit to the left of their route now. And Goon Squad's ahead of them. So will Queens push forward and try to shoot at them, or are they just going to wrap around here and stop here? I think this is their best bet. It's already been looted, and I think they noticed the door open, so they're thinking, we need more loot, we need better stuff, we're going to move on. Goon Squad was at the buildings in front, but they looks like they went left and away. And yes, they did. Shots fired, Team 16. Are you guys getting some shots off? What's going on down here? Or up here? Oh, it's a whole squad wipe. No! Sorry. BTE seems to have gotten a kill and a squad wipe here. I didn't notice any different coloring, but apparently they were. So BTE with Send It, Whiskey, and Dizzy apparently got a squad wipe. There's 4 kills on the board for them now. Not sure who they killed, though. I wonder if MO heard those gunshots, in which case they might go after it. Maybe try to finish up what they started earlier. Got TTP. Hey did great. I think he had 5 kills last match, and that was the only kills they got through as a team, but pretty impressive there. Vinny and Huncho Daddy there as well. So Goon Squad should be there. Yes, they are. Even though it was looted already, they decided to stop here. They're looking all around to see if they can find them, but they are up the hill. This is a good place where TTP is. Look at all the little nooks and crannies here. If you go prone and another team comes up, you'll really surprise them. It'd be really hard to notice, especially if you're in this little area. Really tough to spot. I can say that by experience, that we've been taken out by a team here and there because of these little crater spots. And so any team that tries to take this, make sure you look all over, because they can be creeping up in the grass there. Wow, we've had some really big separation early in this game. Usually teams pretty much battle a lot in the beginning. Sometimes it's slowed down in the middle. I guess we're in that middle stage with 54 people alive. But I would expect there'd be some close close-knit teams at this point. Go 807, says Zangan. Team 24 is cutting in from the blue zone. They might have just lost the player, because there's one player in the blue zone that doesn't seem to be moving. Might have went AFK. That is unfortunate. Oh, he's moving side to side. Yeah, I don't know. I guess he's not AFK, but his teammates have left him here. I'm not sure what happened. BTE Whiskey. Hopefully he has his own vehicle. Thank you for joining in, Dre, again. By the way, if you guys are watching from Omelette or Twitch, let me know if the stream is in and out. If it is, I would appreciate if you just writing it out and let me know. But it seems to be YouTube seems to be in and out, as far as I can tell. Zyad says hello. Hello to you. What am I looking at? Isis is looking at the ground. Does he find a penny? Maybe a heads up penny for good luck? Vex is definitely looting around as much as possible. If he's looking out there too, seeing if he can spot anybody. Team 20 is driving by Team 2, and they seem to be getting out there. Here we got Vibes with Cherry, Hasday, Kulua, and Yang. There's Team Anxiety. Cherry is staying prone, farther away from his teammates. Has a car here too, in case he needs it. The next zone is going to push both teams out, so it looks like at least Anxiety is going to move in toward Pachinki area. Team 23 is driving in. Team 11 is going to be driving in. They might spot each other too, which would be very cool to see. Queens is in that building. It doesn't seem like they're leaving quite yet. Are they going to go after any of these teams? I love seeing a good car chase. And yeah, I think they noticed Queen's leaving, but they're not going after it. Unfortunate. Would have loved to see a car chase. Queens is heading straight to Team 23 now. Let's see if they spot each other that way. They might just try to head to the edge of this zone, grab these extra buildings here, and then they'll move in for the future. Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to stop there. Wow, still separation. We still have 54 people. I think we've had 54 for quite a long time, too. So, really, this is going to be an interesting last circle, that's for sure. Are you using the hack? What is the name of the hack? I don't know what hack is in this. What's the hack as well is a good question. Hopefully no one's hacking. It's not allowed in events. Looks like Monkey got knocked thanks to Jason. Jason shooting to the right as well. Maybe trying to shoot Chris. Chris seems to be winning that battle. And they surrounded them well. That's it. So even though Monkey got knocked, looks like Baby is going to go for that revive. Effikindi's looking good. Team 13, Striker, Sage, Chino, and Jimrat. I believe they got second place last time, so they're not looking too bad from a point standpoint in general. They need more kills. I think they had 2 or maybe 4, possibly more than that, but not that much in the kill department. Maybe they'll try to get more kills this time around. 807, 0 kills for them, but they have everybody good to go. Sight does not quite see it well enough there. Oop. Looks like FBO's regrouping together in their vehicles. Smoke's thrown for them as well. Yang should be able to see it pretty easily now. And he's got to be careful not to peek too much on the car because there's enemies on his left that he might not be paying too much attention to. He's got a VSS, so it could be a deadly weapon. that they will never see coming, but he's got to make sure not to overpeak base on the left, as we were talking about. And he probably has a better shot on the left than he does on that right side against Flash. If he kind of notices him, yes, he does. Gets the hits. I think right when he got in the car, probably gave him a bigger viewpoint. And he was like, oh, I can get these shots off now. So let's see. He's trying to overhand to throw the grenade. Another knock there. Insane is down. Looks like Flyers might be next. Flyers, though, gets the knock on Cherry, who, because he was staying behind the rock, made it hard for him to notice. A lot of people shooting across, but gets 2 knocks, gets 3 knocks, can't get the last one as Yang stays alive, but look at this, Flash coming around. Good shots on Flash. Look at that, his health is not looking too good on this one. One more hit, there it is, and that is the squad wipe. Great work for Vibes. They almost lost it there at the end, but they did come in clutch to finish it up. You also have Effikindi, who seems to be close, but they're just driving by as far as I can tell. So all these revives should kick in. All these heals should kick in without anyone hindering their ability to. Going back over to TTP, yeah, see, they're a little far off. They're not going to be able to see them easily. They probably can notice the smokes at this point, but that's it. So they got to get in zone next. They just got to be careful not to do it by foot, probably. And hopefully they have a car. Because if they do it by foot, they're probably going to get shot by TTP. Team 24 and Team 9. It looks like BTE Dizzy is trying to throw a grenade through that. I'm trying to see if he got that right. Nope, he did not. I think it was a flash, too. That grenade did not make it either. BTE versus Effikindi. Grenade cuts in, not into the right spot though. Looks like another team just passed behind the vehicles too. I think they're trying to shoot at Vex. MO's on their side too. Look at this. I think they're just trying to find a home, but right when they went over there, that was a big mistake. And they're trying to get up the hill. Luckily, they're not getting shot at. That is surprising. And they're getting shot at a little too late now. Looks like they're... Oh, I said that a little late myself. Or too early, I guess. As his teammate was taken down in the back. But Flex is still alive. He's going to try to take this blue house. Oh, his teammate's back there. I'm like, why is he getting shot at? There's no one around. But his teammates. And yeah, it was his teammates. Apparently, they're shooting at Team Anxiety. I can just tell based on the health here. And that's the only proximity of that enemy is in this direction. Meanwhile, you do have another team up top, so they're kind of sandwiched in a way. Getting shot from multiple angles. Huncho Daddy gets hit a bit, but all that he has to do is go prone, and he's hidden for the rest. There's also enemies on this side of the coin. In zone has 2 teams ready to go. Grenades thrown on both. Vibes throwing it pretty much over to Sage and Striker. Striker needs to get revived. Looks like he's doing that as we speak. Another grenade cuts over. It's a little too far. That one's close, but it doesn't make it over with a molly. So they pretty much have an idea that... Oh, why did you do that, Sage? Sage, no! Oh my god, Sage almost killed himself or knocked himself with that molly. Uzi has a decision to make. Gotta knock with Kahlua. He's gonna heal first. First aid kit in play. Still Striker and Sage are still good to go, and they might get hit on the side to Uzi. Let's see Sage wrapping around to the left. Can he see Uzi? Should be able to, I think, if he scoped in on that, even with the smoke. Yes, he does. Gets a good shots. Got the 4 times locked in, but could not get the knock, actually. A lot of good hits, but I think that 4 times was a little too close for this one. Maybe make it a 2 or a red dot would have been best in that scenario. The revive in the house. He's hoping he has enough time. Mamba getting awfully close with the buggy, and nobody stopping him from getting to this position. Mamba's healing. A lot of gunshots at the bottom there. Uzi in front. Mamba, I don't know, Mamba went to this position. I don't think that was a great idea. Maybe he thought it was a good place to kind of get a surprising hit, but they weren't here. They were on the inside, and all this time now, Mamba is losing because all they have to do is heal more and more. Meanwhile, Mamba is getting pushed now. Nice knockout, and that grenade cuts in. Well, good grenade. I'm not sure who threw it. It was, I think, BYL? Yeah, the one right here, Team 5 on the right, who was badly hurt, was the one that actually got that grenade off. Beautiful work. Queens, uh-oh. So obviously Sage needs to get in zone. They're willing to fight through it with this grenade being the instigator of it. Let's see if this grenade does it for them. No, it doesn't. I thought that was really good accuracy, but it was not. I think it must have been too far. Another grenade. That was perfect. Right in. Perfect position. Pretty much Tom Brady working his magic. Put it in the pocket. So Sage is going to be happy about that. Probably going to get some loot in that as well. Why not? We're going to move in to Cassidy. Cassidy with Team 18. TTP still in front of them. Looks like Goon Squad able to take down a lot of players who are trying to hop in from the blue zone. Looks like Hay is knocked. Honcho is knocked. Vinny is still back there. Vinny's just staying low. He's hoping and praying that he does not get pushed, but it looks like the more and more Goon Squad's coming in, and Vinny gets hit from the corner. That is it for that squad. Goon Squad gets the whole squad wipe grenades. Gotta be careful not to take down your own players, but Romp gets hit, and it looks like they're hiding behind the trees to make sure they don't get extra there and go for this revive safely. Here's up north, Explicit. It looks like he was only working with another member of his team, and grenades are heading his way. 807 has taken school apartments, and there's one apartment still in, maybe two. And that is going to be great because this place is going to give them a lot of protection while they can see a lot as well around. You can see here Flex is going to try, I don't know, push the apartments. I guess so. I think that's his option. He's going to try to take this apartment building anyway. And he's getting shot at. He's hoping to get in the window. He might get shot in the back, though, still. He still hasn't made it in, and he couldn't get into the damn window. Poor Flex. I don't know what's going on with his button work, but he could not find it, the jump button for that one. I'm telling you that one. Sage gets knocked. Thanks to the Goon Squad. They're still shooting to the right. They're working their way in and battling at the same time. Cassidy has a car. There's up north. Explicit giving him a haircut. He still has a good chunk of health. And Cassidy makes it over. Explicit getting shot from the back, and that's it because they were a two-man squad. He was the only one left on the team at that point. So Goon Squad has been absolutely annihilating everyone they see. The next zone is going to be away from the apartment buildings. So 807, while that zone, but the zone was pretty good for them for a while, it has now shifted away. 807 is actually getting hit by another team. Liddy is not. Who else is here? I thought there was other players. Maybe MO? No. I guess that's it for them. I guess they battled in the building. They must have got some kills there. Goon Squad, 10 kills. Everybody alive except for Cutie Pie. Ice and Vex on the bottom there. I don't know if they noticed that. Grenade? Uh-oh. Grenade could be good. Let's see where it reaches. All the way over to Vex. And that grenade was super close. I don't even know how you saw him from your angle there. But he went for that grenade to hope for the best. Zayad? Oh, you wrote a lot. Oh, you're asking me. Yeah, I'm spectating. Oh, so that's what you thought. Yeah, I'm spectating. I'm not playing. Hack. Looks like Ice is trying to shoot up at Romp, but couldn't quite get those hits. Vex certainly needs to heal. They're pretty good though in positioning wise. Goon Squad doesn't want to make a full push because then they'd be open to 807's side and get shot from there. Wolfie has made her way up. There's 3 teams left. Goon Squad 807 and what is it, MO on the right? Yeah. Good shots on Butters, putting a lot of damage. Doesn't get the knock. By yourself is pretty good here. Uzi work is just beautiful right now. Wolfie with the first knock on that front. Let's see, Wolfie, can he get more? Yes, she does. Butters is knocked as well. Romp on the right could be next on the line. Shots fired, gets it, and that's an instant kill. Goon Squad is out by Wolfie, pretty much hands down doing the job. So now we have Mo with one player left. It is not looking good for him. He could surprise them, but the odds of that happening is pretty zero. Shots from Ice. Try to surprise them first. Doesn't matter, though. They pretty much all ganged up on him to finish the work. 807. They had the school apartment. Zone was doing very, very nice for them. And then all of a sudden, they had to leave. Didn't matter. Wolfie was able to take down Goose Squad, who was absolutely annihilating everybody in their path, except for them, obviously. And then they were able to get the last one kill. 807. Let's take a look at your scores and everybody's scores, and then we'll move on to match number 3. Don't go anywhere, guys, so you guys can see all of it. We'll be talking about whatever you guys want to talk about PUBG-wise in the chats. Okay, so 807. 6 for Vert, 4 for Wolfie, and 1 kill for Liddy. A team total of 11, reaching that double-digit mark first place. Well done. Mo comes in with 1 kill from Ice, and then you got Goon Squad with 5 for Cassidy, 3 for Cutie Pie, 2 apiece from Butters and Romp. A team total of 12. So they had the most kills last time. They have the most kills this time. They got first and third place retrospect. So yeah, they're still first place in total. But, you know, and you never know. We've only gone through 66% of the scrim so far. We still got one more. And then we got Striker, Sage, Chino, and Jimrat. They got 6 total kills. Well done. I am coming in with 1 kill from Envy. Up north with just 2-person team. Got 1 kill. We do have Team Blaze with 0. I don't know why I said that. I couldn't figure out the tongue. My tongue was getting twisted, literally. F. Bikindi with 2 for Chris Key, and then a team total 2, 3, 4, 5. TTP with 1 kill for Vinny. Team Alpha with 4 kills. Queens with 0. And they were Animosity. I think they're now Anxiety, with a team total of 6. Vibes with 3 for Yang. Everyone got at least 1 kill too, which is kind of cool. And that's a team total of 5, 6, 7. BTE with 4 kills. Nice job, Whiskey with 3 of them. THC with 0. FBO with 1. CC with 2 kills. MO with 3. KR with 0. And NTB with 0. And we're going to go with one more match, guys. All right, let me go over this because I see a lot from Zayed, I believe. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He's spectating a stream. It's not a hack. Yeah, right. That is correct. So in this, it's a closed custom room, which means we're not in like a classic match or anything. We're able to create our own room where people that we want to bring in can come in. And we're able to also see from the top, kind of like ESL or any of those big tournaments you might have noticed in PUBG, where you can see everybody competing and where they are and all that kind of stuff. So we just broadcast what the other players are doing, pretty much. How he do that, joins the spectate slot. Yep. So spectate slot, if you guys are interested and wanting to know more about it. So this is the room, right? So this has 100 slots that you can possibly fill, 25 teams. And spectate mode's right there. So I'm put myself in there. I'm Naked Age Crusader. Celeste is in there because she created the room. She's been moderating for this scrim. She's been doing a great job, by the way. So that's how it works. If you guys are, if you guys ever want to create your own room, you guys absolutely can. A lot of people, what they like to do is open up a open custom room. So that just allows everybody to join in if you'd like. And we do that too. That's actually on Mondays. So if you want to join in on our open custom rooms by competing against people that we know, who are part of the PUBG Mobile Esports community, feel free to join on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think we're actually doing a duos coming up, but we will continue the open custom room in one way or another. He's not playing, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, anyone can open up a custom room, but not anyone can join this particular room that we're opening. You have to register in order to compete. You don't have to speak English in order to compete. I see that you asked, or you have to be English or American. No, you don't have to be. You can be across the world, and you can still register for our events and still join in on our events. You just be playing in an NA server. As long as you're fine with that, there's no problem on our end. Why I can't play? choose not to, I guess is the best way. I like broadcasting. I like to show everybody what's going on. I want to build up the esports community side of PUBG. That's my goal. And if you guys want to join me on that, that means a lot to me. But yeah, that's kind of the idea from my perspective. And we want to get more people involved in esports, especially in North America. But if you're across the world, feel free to join. And thank you for the follow, by the way, Zayed. Dino Gamer, thank you for the follow too. Jen B says, I held a 9mm bullet yesterday that was so beautiful. It had so much copper, way more than a penny. Is that what you meant by dropping it? Because I thought someone was picking up a lucky penny on the last match because they were AFK just looking down. So I'm wondering if that's when you wrote that. I've actually went to a gun range with Celeste, who has opened up these rooms, and that's the only gun. I've been to 2 gun ranges, but I had so many options at the gun range I went with Celeste. I used an Uzi, which is that was my favorite weapon at one point in this game. I wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite now, but it was, especially for short range. It's one of my top go-to guns. But I was able to use an actual Uzi. I used either an M4 or a Scar. I think it was a Scar that I used as well, which is heavy. Like, those guns are heavy. The Uzi felt like I wouldn't say the Uzi was intricate. It felt really mechanical, like old school. I guess it was an older style weapon back in the day. But the Scar felt like what an army guy would use. And that's just as far as my gun knowledge goes. Outside of PUBG Mobile, I'm not like a gun enthusiast. But yeah, it's funny because the Uzi was actually something realistic to PUBG, that it's not that much recoil too. Like, I felt really easily using it. And the Scar felt like it had more recoil than the Uzi, so it was fairly accurate in that standpoint. Play some music. Let's go on to the next song. So I think on YouTube someone was saying that the stream might be in and out. I've only heard it from YouTube. If you guys hear it from like other places, I would definitely appreciate you letting me know. But if you don't, if you feel like it's a clean stream on your end, perfect. That is perfect, because that's what I want. I've been using a new camera, as you guys might have noticed, a little bit more high def. It's a 1080p camera. I used to use a 720p camera that came with my laptop, which it has done very well. I can say for a fact that it is a lot better than I expected it to be, but it worked for like a year plus for sure for streaming. And I wanted to upgrade, so I went to the store, got a camera, and this seems to be a really good one. I'm able to connect it to my computer and have it stream like this. It's not a web camera, it's an actual DSL camera. So the only issues I've had in the past were frame rate drops. So far tonight, not to jinx myself, but I haven't had any frame rate drops. Obido, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Very well appreciate that. Yeah, you guys, if you guys are interested, definitely if you want to support Naked Esports and what we're trying to do to grow the community, feel free to check out our merch store. That would mean a lot to me. Just check it out. See if there's anything you like. If you do like something, let me know. Maybe we can make a deal with you. I don't want to say I would, but I just want you guys to know that we are interested in you guys and want to help you guys out with our events, our whatever we're doing, you know, trying to build ourselves out. So we want to help you. If you have any interest, if you want to talk about joining Naked Esports, you certainly can. We have staff positions open. We're looking for social media operators. We're looking for people who can help us with our scrim organizing. We're also looking for comp players, casual players as well. If you like just playing around with us, we love people who are just interested in playing. Not only that, but also comp side as well, who want to play on the in tournaments that we're joining. So that's all on our Discord. You can definitely sign up. It's easy. I think, in my opinion, it's easy. Just take a look. To this. I'm gonna change this talking screen. I think what I want to do for real, what I really want to do, is to have it like a desk look. Like maybe have it where like it'd be a fake desk. I have a literal desk here, but what I want it to kind of look like is to be like a newsroom desk, and kind of like what Mr. I'm losing my mind. Mr. Flip does, where he has like a fake desk kind of thing. I don't want it on the live action side, where you just saw a moment ago, but I want it like in this talking screen, because I think that'd be cool. But I need to figure out how to do that too. That's always the idea. So right now what I did was kind of put this in the background. That's the team list. So you can kind of get a sense of at least some people who are playing. If you guys want to see that team list again, let me know and I can go down to get it. But those are the teams that are competing. And excuse me. And I think I'm going to be changing this up. I don't think I want all this overlay stuff. I think I want to make it look more realistic in a way, because I do have a green screen now. I could be more I could be a little bit more unique. Not unique. Well, unique too, but a little bit more flexible. Flexible. That's the word. Celeste says I have pictures of Crusader holding a real M4 and Uzi. Leak it. I know, it's so weird. Like I love the pictures I have actually of holding those weapons. It looks like we're gonna start match number 3, so get ready. But I feel it's so weird, you know, posting pictures with a gun. It's just like not something like, I don't know. I feel awkward doing, especially if I post it to like social media. Like I was thinking about it, like, oh, I could post this on Discord or something. But then like I don't want to like. That's not like my image because I'm not a gun enthusiast, and it's nothing wrong with being a gun enthusiast. But I'm just saying like that's just not my image, and I feel kind of weird doing it. Probably shouldn't feel weird doing it, but I don't know. I don't know. Like there's things I post. I don't post often actually on social media. I probably should do more than I do. But yeah, I'm not a big gun guy. I've only been to the gun range twice. I've been to one of my favorite times shooting a gun was doing shot put, where like they have clay shots going by and you shoot it, you follow it with a like a shotgun type pellet gun. I guess it's a pellet gun, shotgun, and that was fun. That's I definitely suggest you doing that. Hitting clay targets going by. I've never done hunting either. I think I would enjoy hunting, but I don't think I would try to do that a lot. I think I could do it once or twice. I might start feeling bad for the animals, even though I shouldn't. Alright, let's go to the live scene and turn off the music. I mean, my opinion on hunting, which has nothing to really do with this scrim, but if you guys want to know, my opinion on hunting is that it is a necessary thing that needs to be done. And honestly, I think people should go hunting at least once, especially if you eat meat. If you don't eat meat, I feel like you don't have to go hunting. But if you eat meat, I feel like you should, just so you can experience that feel of what it is that you're doing to another animal. So you might think twice about eating meat in the future, because I feel like we kind of take our food for granted. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see chicken on the menu, I'm not thinking of a live chicken. I'm thinking it's just food, and that's it. And I don't think about the repercussions of what that chicken probably went throughout this process. So I think it's just a good thing to do for experience-wise. I know literal hunting, you're literally killing an animal, but I mean, if you're willing to eat meat, then you shouldn't be having a problem going hunting, unless you're just having a hard time shooting a gun, which is a whole different thing, though. Anywho, That's my 2 cents, and we're going to go into the match now. It looks like Goroka has been taken by 2 different teams. A little separated, though. THC on top. And, oh, never mind. THC has 1 player in the bottom with Danky. And I think D-Man is staying still because he heard Danky. So let's see. Is D-Man? Yep, D-Man is just waiting. And they're going to see each other. D-Man certainly took a lot of damage, but he's probably going to get pushed by the other players. And he's got a 1v4 situation. Good thing that he hopped out of that one. You do not want to stick around for this. Where did he go, though? He is behind the broken down house. And finally, teammates are coming in to shoot back. Gets D-Man finally. That was the first person he noticed. And look at that. Flex is going to be on that side. Does he shoot? Nope, he goes right inside. Wow, good jump. Flex, being flexible with his movements. I love that. You do have still, it's a one knock sided affair. It is by no means a victory. You still have Wasted, Legend, and Trick on the other side for THC. You still have Flex, Crispy, and Trunks for Team Blaze. But they do get the revive on D-Man, so they have advantage as far as numbers so far because they're still trying to get over to Danky for THC, and they're just not able to get over, especially when Crispy is playing a little bodyguard here. Looks like smokes are thrown. Crispy's getting shot at, either a Trick or Legend. Trying to hit Crispy, not making that work, but Trick is getting closer, and it looks like he's going to be able to get this revive in the corner of the stairs. Just going to make sure I pay attention to everything. I do see 2 teams fairly close there for Zababa, but this does seem to be the best place. A Legend gets knocked, as I thought he was in a good place to just kind of scout out, but he tried to be a little more aggressive and Wasted. Gets knocked on the top, which was really bad because he's able to look down at everybody, and that gets it a little bit easier for Blaze to kind of move around where they want. Danky is knocked here. Not knocked, but he gets a knock. That's great because look at Danky's health. Oh, he just needed to go prone again. But Danky did great in what he could do there. He had very little health. He actually got the knock. Legend's back there. Let's see if Trick is probably going to try to get that revive on 1 player. Oh, he's going over to this. Why? You need to get the revive in. But he wants to get the finishing touches, which is too much to ask for. You pretty much have a 1v2, but D-Man is on the back. He's probably going to get revived back there. How is it only a 1v2, by the way? I thought there was 4 teams, 4 players on this side. Did they get a thirst? I guess so. There's Trunks. Oh, he is being sneaky. Legend is getting closer to Trick, and he is going to go back to get that revive. But that's going to waste so much time. He could have got Danky. He honestly could have got Danky revived first. I don't know why he didn't do that. Instead, he went all the way down. He wanted to get that flank to see if he can get a knockout. But that was a big mistake because now Danky is out. And that could have been avoided. And also, it looks like Trunks and Flex for Blaze did not go for their revives on top, which they could have gone to as well. I could be missing some pieces of information there, but for what I can tell, there was a lot of things both teams could have done. That was good timing for Trick to go prone right there. He is in a little bit of trouble. Is that a good spot to be? I guess he's safe. Wow, Trick playing real aggressive there, going prone and hoping for that to work out. Shots toward Trunks, not getting shot at though. Flex still in the corner there. Looks like Trunks is about to throw a grenade. Gets it in the house. Is that gonna hurt? It hurt a little bit, I think. His health is a little bit lower, but not too bad. He still has half. He's trying to shoot through the window to get a knock. Looks like he backs away quickly. Does not want to get taken down alone, especially when his teammate is so far back. So while this is still going on, we can't avoid everybody else. So we're going to go take a look. Team 18 is passing by Team 12. This could be something where they'll try to shoot at this car and might instigate a battle. But it doesn't seem like he gets over the hill and away. So that was Queens right there. And you can see here, Hay is pushing away 2 for TTP. We're heading over to... I was going to say 21 and 10, but that's who we've just been looking for a long time. I'm guessing we're not having a lot of battles outside. Maybe we haven't, I just missed it. There was a lot that was going on at Goroka that I didn't want to avoid either, but it has taken up a lot of time. There's Trick on top. Yeah, look at all the separation here. Vikendi is kind of known for this too, because there are a lot of compounds in this game. You can separate pretty well, and I think that's one of the weaknesses of Vikendi. I really hope they change it. I've heard that they're going to make updates to the Vikendi map, both in PC, console, and mobile. If that is the case, I think there's a lot of good changes they can make. I love this map in general. I think it's a beautiful map. I like the ideas where it's more intricate, you know, footprints and all that. Makes it more realistic, but what they could change is taking out more of the compounds. There's just too many compounds in this game. You can make the towns less towns as well, not just the small compounds. And you're pretty golden there. That's pretty much all you need to do. It kind of makes everybody more compiled into spaces rather than where they can all separate into their own compound. Heading over to Team 7 and Team 11. Here's up north. Team 11 up top. Goon Squad Butters getting shot at. Looks like he's able to avoid a lot of the shots. And look how Butters is peaking. They have the most points and the most kills, and that's for a good reason, because they have good gameplay. They also have good rotations and good positioning, but they also have to be good at gameplay. So let's see what Butters does exactly. You can see here he's backing away. He's definitely going to be their team's flanker for the moment. He has been spotted, so he's going to constantly move away from where he was, because he doesn't want to be spotted again. As a flanker, it's never good to be spotted twice, or be spotted and not be able to move from there, because that makes your position a disadvantage. It forces your other teammates to come and help, and in which case that might not work out. So Goon Butters is certainly their flanker. He's trying to get them out by the wall, and maybe they will do that eventually. Meanwhile, you have the rest of Goon kind of cooped up on this area. Now, the rest of Goon should probably, if they want to help out Butters, is to get closer and see if they can peek over every now and then. But right now, they're just kind of looting. So Butters is kind of left on his own. This isn't exactly what I would say is what you should be doing. Maybe. But I know they're doing well, so they might know something I don't. And maybe they are doing exactly what they want. But typically, if you're going to go this close to a team, you might want to have teammates help out by getting closer as well. Alright, where else do we see a possible battle? Team 21, Team 10, this has been the ongoing battle. This literally has been going on since the very beginning. We saw it from pretty much the beginning. It does seem like another team finally has come around, but they are also probably going for the zone. THC Trick is right behind the rock, probably will shoot at FBO. Yep, there it is. But a little late, he probably should have done it right now. Luckily, Trick does not get knocked by that, and they're going to stop here. Let's see if they stop here, or they're gonna keep going instead. So they had an option to stop here to shoot back, but they're also outside of zone. Oh no, squad wipe, no! No, I missed the squad wipe, and they were in a vehicle. Oh. Oh. I would love to see that. Too bad. Can't pay attention to everything. Zeras, thank you for joining in. Thank you for the follow right away too. That's awesome. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hope everything's good. I don't know much Spanish, though. Just because I said ¿cómo estás doesn't mean you can just suddenly talk Spanish to me. I could say ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Which means where is the library? Very helpful in college. Dizzy gets knocked. Eric trying to shoot from the top. Looks like Whiskey gets knocked as well. Eric is trying to do the this is actually yeah, Eric is trying to do the rest of Sebas. He hops around, gets knocked. Well done with the Uzi. He's got to be careful though not to be in the open. He's just too much out there. He wants to go back to the doorway, but there's just too much space left. So it looks like smokes are thrown for Jason. Eric is by himself. It's a 3v1 situation. Technically a 2v1 at this very moment. Eric, the more time you wait, the worse it will get. So he needs to figure out what he wants to do. Either leave, because right now they're preoccupied with the revive, or push, because they're preoccupied with the revive. And it looks like leaving is their move. I think that makes a lot of sense, because even if it was a 2v1, it's still obviously a disadvantage. Got to work your advantages and hopefully steer away from your disadvantages as much as possible. MO apparently shooting at a team that was driving by. No hits apparently as well. Team 5 is outside of zone, so they're going to have to cut in, and I am there because I am is right outside too. There's also shots in the distance by Queens. Shots fired, and Exotic Otter, or the Otter Exotic, is knocked. Is that like Tiger Exotic? Tiger King. Uh-oh. Is there extra shots now? No. Yeah, they're still alive there. So I think Alpha, this is Team Alpha, I think they heard the shots coming from right in front of them in zone. They also don't want to be taken down by the blue, so I think they're waiting for this blue, the red zone, I mean, to shift out. Team 18 has Team 19 in front with their vehicle. Are they going to see each other? It looks like TTP Hey is going to say hello and goodbye. Does not want to get into an engagement at this very moment. Taking a look at Eric as they rendered in. There's up north in the distance, way there, way out there. Team 5 has a vehicle that they are definitely using. And where? To the bridge. That's a good idea. As they get in zone and away from that battle that's been going on in this corner. So Gold Star and the rest of his squad needs to get into zone now in the next 30 seconds anyway, because that's when it'll start to close. Do they have a vehicle back here? Let's see. I don't see one. There's one. So yep, they got that. They're probably going to use that next. But where to? Going through the bridge, they might get shot out of the car thanks to Queens here who are ready for them. Oh no, another squad wipe. No, come on. No, try to get over, but it's already done. The damage is done. KR, well, it wasn't a squad wipe apparently. They got one kill. But still, I wish I saw it. Jason with the rest of CC with Frosty and Chaos. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. I'm waiting for activity. But all teams, this is the thing about Vikendi. I love Vikendi. I wouldn't change it for the world. Well, I would change Vikendi for the world. I wouldn't change it being my favorite map by far. But they just need to change the locations of things, which is a big deal. I guess it's a big part of the map in itself. But I like the way it looks. I like the uniqueness of everything compared to other maps. Like if either that or change Miramar, Erangel, and Sandhawk, where the buildings are different. You know, not cookie cutter. If they do that, that'd be a big change too. Oh, not again! Team 17 trying to head over to you guys. Team 5 is in battle with them. Let's go. We've got here in time. But there's been a lot of damage already done. Smokey is hurt badly. Envy is hurt badly behind the rock and the carb in retrospect. Shots on the right could be damaging. They're really hiding themselves from Alpha on the left, but they got to be careful of Alpha on the other side. And so you can see here, Uzi's really... This is going to be a great position for Uzi. If he can cut around and really shoot down at Smokey especially, that would be really good. Is Smokey the only one left now? Yeah, he lost his teammate. So good thing you threw a smoke there, because on the right, Alpha is cutting around. But not too far with Uzi. I forgot Uzi kept going. And that is it. So Uzi, I did mention Uzi was going to be the good one there, as he was able to get that last one pretty easily. He's throwing smoke speeds, not necessary. But it's always good to do it just in case. You never know when another team comes around. Why are you out here? Oh no, Trunks. He's lost everybody for Blaze. We saw him running before away from an enemy. It made sense to do it. Definitely did. But I guess he couldn't find a car because he is out here. And it's going to take a while for him to get into zone. He has good meds though. He's got a first aid kit. He's got med kit. Or 4 first aid kits, 1 med kit, and 15 bandages. And I think some boosters there as well. So he is looking really good from a med standpoint. But I bet he wishes he was in the zone already. We're going to take a look at MO. And KR, who seems to be doing well against Skittles anyway. He's knocked. Flex is at the wall. Alex is under the cliff, which I think he's trying to cut around now to get up. Skittles is probably going to get revived by Vex right now. Oh, Bork Bone. Oh, that's going to be a good angle for him. Gets to knock on Skittles. Vex needs to be careful on this side because he just got knocked on that corner. And so he uses the smoke for cover on one side and away from Pork Bone on the other. There we go. That was definitely needed. They needed to open up one side. Now they got the hole right to themselves. Shadow and Bunt, I believe. Bunt is cutting around to the right. Kenz is still moving to the left side. And that's where Vex is going as well. I think he wants to get Kenz. You probably saw him, but he couldn't get that shot angle for him to hit. And two of them went in the building. Shots from Vex as he wanted to prevent him from going upstairs. That was not possible. Molly going to be thrown over. Too far, and too far to the other side. Too far again. I think he should try to just clear the wall. And look at this, he's pretty much surrounded them in fire, but they're not in it. They're fine there. Oh, so many enemies. Can he get more than one? He got one. And he's definitely getting hammered to get thirsted as well. A lot of shots inside. Gets the knockdown. Oh, there's a lot of battle. There's a lot of battle here. It looks like CC has come to third party this. Porkbone is still alive. Shadow is still alive on the other buildings too. Chaos, I think, and them are going to try to throw grenades to make things easy for them. A lot of shots inside now. Grenades still popping off. Porkbone does get knocked out in the building as he's trying to make a push forward. Shadow's the only one left on his squad. He might get shot out soon. And there he goes. That third party does take him out for the last remainder, but there is still two teams in. Frosty gets knocked. Thirsted as well. Second floor might have something. In the stairway, actually, there was something going on, and there should be one still here. That is it. So the third party comes in clutch, says thank you very much for making this easier for our squad to get some kills in the process. So KR, 2 kills, and they did pretty well while they held the building, but that was about it. That whole third party too kind of created some havoc for them as well. But Chaos and Jason finishing it up here. The zone will be pushing both those players out as well. Goon Squad, 4 kills now. They're looking really good. If they just were thinking about tonight, all they would have to do is play very conservatively. They do not have to get kills. They got the most kills in match number 1 and in match number 2. And they got first and third place on both of those matches. So they're solid to win this one as long as they get a good placement. That's all they really need. They don't even need kills anymore. But if they're thinking about long term, so because this is a series of events, this isn't the only one that... I know what I said. You gotta be careful the use of what words I use, apparently. Even though the Naked Riot series... Okay, didn't catch that one. But that's funny. Anyway. I gotta chuckle at a small things. We got Effikindi here with Chris Key and Baby. It looks like Blue and Monkey are out. And I guess he's just going to show that there's a ghost in this building. And they'll never know. Anyone who wants to say hello, they can do it through the door. It's like the coronavirus, right? We can say hello from our door. We can't go out there. It's too scary. So this is our dance party. You know, we can't go to the club anymore. We're only dancing in our house. And, you know, everyone, we can dance with 6 feet apart, but we're going to dance pretty much 60 meters apart. Goon Squad in that distance. I guess they saw him. I'm surprised they didn't shoot at them, to be honest. No hits there, but I think they scared him a bit. Might have gotten a hit. Healed Jason is over there, and Chaos is over there as well. Chaos gets absolutely killed in that car. Now Jason's the only one on his team. Getting hit badly. He wants to blow up the car to get behind it. Gets behind it. Uh-oh. Yeah. I was going to think, wait, there's a team behind him too, though. And there you go. So, Goon Squad gets that last kill. You can see up north is still shooting at the car, but that is done. You don't have to worry about that. Looks like a knock here. So no funny business anymore, huh? No funny business. It's all about the reality that this place is a kill zone. There's no dancing. There's no having fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, my god, just makes it. Those smokes were definitely crucial to making that pathway over. Definitely would have got knocked out if those smokes weren't there. And survives. That was very close. Chris Key will get revived. Difference between having nobody and having 2 people. Alrighty then. Team 8, how are you guys doing? 807. They always play the backside of zone. What do I mean by that? Let's zoom in on this. Look at this circle. Look at where 807 is right now. This is a great position because why? There's very unlikely teams are cutting in from zone to you. So if you're trying to play this away from enemy territory, that's a great place to have it. You have one of the only places that has a compound. So that's looking good as well. So right now this zone, you pretty much you're safe. You're not going to get hit. Oh my. There's still enemies together. Looks like that grenade did not take down this particular, but nice jump shot. Can he get one more? He's inside, he's wrapping around behind the car now. He's hiding behind it. Extra shots, and there it is. He tried to jump away, but no. Up north, Explicit with the last 2 kills here. Comes in strong. Moving on, 807. I said before, they were pretty good here. They weren't going to get pushed behind them. But they can get pushed on the side. That's pretty much the only angle they can get it. And that's why you can tell they couldn't push all the way through. They were able to hold these angles and keep Team Alpha away, at least as far as they could here. It doesn't mean they're not knock-proof, though. You can see there, Blood is down. Needs to get revived by Liddy. Wolfie is back there with Vert as well. Mollies are thrown in their direction. Just short. If they can get a little higher, that would have been perfect. But they couldn't get it farther. Still some extra shots on the corner. Not getting those hits though. Uzi and Ninja, I believe. Ninja in the truck beds here. Definitely a hidden place that's very hard to shoot at when even if you know they're there. You see extra grenades, long range, not quite reaching it. And that molly definitely is not the angle you're looking for. It's the roof on the left, on the right there. That could be good. Ooh, close. But no cigar. How's the rest looking? So this zone is not going to work for any of these teams. They need to move. We'll see if they do that. They have the car. I wouldn't be surprised if Alpha's talking to amongst themselves thinking, we should just get out of here. Because this is going to take up a lot of time. They got a minute. They're not going to take care of this in a minute. Grenade too far. So first ones were too short. Finally, we have a nade too far. Which means it is possible to reach them in this. Thank you for joining in, Lazy Knob. Or Conby. Yeah, Conby. There we go. Up north is on the left. They could surprise Team Alpha or Liddy maybe on 807. But this battle has been going on for quite a bit now. Oh, just short. And he was in there. That would have been great when he was in there. I'm surprised he actually got out. Smoke's thrown. Liddy's getting closer. Again, 0 seconds now. This zone is going to start closing, and it's not in favor of any of these teams. Both of them are fighting, but it is going to be hindering both. There it is, starting to close. They're thinking of getting in the car. They're going to go. They don't want to stick around, and there they go. So 807, they got to think the same thing. They're probably going to let this team get. They're going to shoot. They can. Then Pretty gets Alpha gets all taken out as the car blows up. Wolfie's knocked. Vert and Liddy are not going back because this zone's going to hurt too much. There's no way Wolfie would make it through. Blood got a car here in zone. And hopefully the rest can make it in as well. Up north with Explicit match. Looks like Queen Exotic Otter gets hit, but stays behind cover for the rest. And gets some loot, why not? Goon Squad. They're bush camping, at least one of them is, with Butters. You might see Blood there in the distance. Let's see where Blood is. Yeah, he's smoked himself. I think that's a great idea. You never know who's going to be around by yourself. You want to use what you can. Shots on up north. Shocker gets hit, but not knocked down. Blue zone is working. You can see Vert is hurting badly now. And he's trying to beat this blue zone in, but the more time it takes, the harder it is. and he wants to stay prone as much as possible. Gets it. And let's see if up north will notice where Vert is. He's going to stay up here. Does he see him? Does he notice him in the grass? He cannot find him. He would have already put his crosshairs on him if he did. And so it looks like Vert will stay safe, for at least for now. Here's Gym Rat. Team 7 in front. Team 11 actually more next to them. And they're throwing stuff at each other. What kind of neighbors is that? Throwing things at each other. But Goon Squad, they're next to zone. They're not in it. But they are pretty close. All they have to do is kind of move back and they can get in. Shots on there. Shocker gets knocked. Explicit wants to stop. He hurts himself a little bit. Blows up the car. And he has shots on too many angles. He knows he has to throw these smokes out. Might work if the smoke's working quick enough. The shots on the... Oh my god. How are you dodging bullets by being prone? How is this working? He goes right into the smoke and it looks he's safe. Think about this, as he did a great job. You know, some people might panic and think, I'm just going to get behind this rock and hope that works. No, he threw some smokes, made sure that he's covered. He moved around as well. He didn't just stay in one place, because if he did, he would have got taken down. I guarantee you that. So Explicit, well done. I'm surprised, though, that moving around in the prone actually worked to avoid bullets. But it did. He didn't panic either, which is great. Survive against a whole squad in front. He might have gotten 2 knocks in that. And there's another knock now. So Gym Rat's the only one who's not knocked. And I think the Goons... Oh, yep, that's... Never mind. All of them are dead. Goon Squad comes in to finish it up. Wow, so they got 1 knock there, but they couldn't do anything additional on that. 14 kills for Goon Squad now. We got up north on the right here, Vert and Blood. For 807, trying to just stick into zone. They got 3rd place guaranteed. Can they make it more? Right now, it does seem like a bad thing for everybody except for Goon Squad. I mean, Explicit, Invert, and Blood, they might actually battle each other out here because they are close together on this side. And shots there. Vert gets spotted in the grass. He was trying to stay prone and hit him, but that didn't work. Blood now shooting over at Goon Squad. And you hear some extra shots of X. So they got 2nd place here for 807, but that doesn't mean they still can't get first. So it looks like there is a knock on the right with Romp. Cassidy's going for that revive. Cutie Pie on the right there. Will Blood notice that? He's trying to... Oh, that's a good grenade. But is it going to make contact? No, it's too far. Unless Blood... Yeah, Blood got hurt a bit from that, which is any inch of health is crucial at this point. Blood trying to stay prone and doing that work, but I'm always against that idea, staying prone when you know a person's coming around. You want to be moving yourself, I believe, even though there wasn't really an option to win that. But they did a great job. Anyway, Goon Squad, 1st place again. And let me lower that sound, because you guys don't want to just hear that beat over and over. I think you still hear it, but it's a lot less, I believe. So, Goon Squad, this is their 2nd 1st place finish tonight, and they probably have the most kills again in this match, which they had all night. So they definitely won tonight's scrim. That doesn't mean that they won the prize pool. The prize pool is throughout the month. So based on these numbers, they probably are in the 1st place. And probably 1st place right now. And we'll go through all that official results in our Discord. But let's take a look at these results right now, and then we'll kind of end it there. We might go on a raid, possibly, if you guys want to join for that. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we got Cassidy here with 6, Butters with 4, 5 for Cutie Pie, 2 for Romp, a team total of 15, 16, 17 kills. Great work. 807, nice job. 4 for Liddy, 1 for Vert, a team total of 5. And then we got up north, I should say, with 4 kills from Explicit, 1 for Shocker, a team total of 5 as well. Then we have Striker with 1 kill, 2 for Chino, a team total of 3. We got Blaze with 4 total kills, Queens with 2 kills, NTB with 0 kills, Alpha with 5 kills, F Vikindi with 0, TTP with 0 as well. CC coming in with everyone getting at least 1 kill, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills on 11th place. That's actually pretty impressive to me. MO with 3 kills for Skittles, a team total of 4. KR with 2. IM with 3 kills. BTE with 3. FBO with 0. THC with 3. Anxiety, Team Anxiety with 0. And MO with 0 there. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do. I hope you definitely subscribe and follow so you know what we're doing in the future with my streams. Definitely hit us up in Discord because that is where we host our events. You can sign up for our events. You'll know when we do open custom rooms. You'll know when we do closed ones. We have COD mobile events too. So if you're interested in doing other mobile games, that might be something you'd like to do. If you just want to talk to other people in PUBG Mobile, get to know them, understand what they like and what they don't like, hit us up in Discord. That we have chats for that. If you want to promote your stuff, promote your content, definitely try to make that as easy as possible for you guys. Anyway, Vulcan, thank you for joining in. Says hello. I do not know what you said there. It's a different language to me, but I appreciate you being here. Poor Siri, says Zankin. Yeah, the Siri. I said it and it didn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe it does sometimes and it doesn't do it sometimes else. Vulcan, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate that. And everyone who's on YouTube and Omelet too, thank you for the follows. If you did, I did notice some of them. I shouted you guys out. If I didn't shout you out, I apologize. Especially on YouTube, those don't cut through as well, but they do sometimes. And I just really want to say thank you to everybody who's watching, who's subscribed to me, who's following me. It means a lot to me, and I hope you'll continue to watch our content. We're creating highlight videos as well. Definitely take a look at the highlight videos I have right now on YouTube. They're pretty cool, in my opinion, about previous scrims. And I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to call it a night. Have a good one. Take care. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye.